Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Well, as I promised, here I am in Maui and looking forward to do a video for you and perhaps share some information that could alleviate some of the emotional or physical pains that you might be going through after your heartbreak. Well, the question today, of course, remember, nothing replaces a visit to your doctor if you have a serious concern, and let them take care of you and tell you what is or what is not that you should be doing. But assuming that you've done that, well, I want to share with you some information that could help you as a bonus information should you want to ponder on and consider it, in addition to other ways that you take care of yourself, including checking with your doctor. Now, the question is, what causes chest pain when our feelings are hurt? Well, this question is something that I received from many of you through emails from around the world for the past many months. And they say that I have chest pain, I have a gut-wrenching feeling, I can't breathe well, I don't feel good. And of course, I always recommend to check with your doctor, as I mentioned here before. But now, the two professors of psychology from the University of Virginia have an answer for you to at least give you some information to ponder and consider. The question actually is, when people have their feelings hurt, what happens in our bodies that it manifests itself as a physical pain? What goes on in there? What's the connection? These two professors, Robert Emery and Jim Coan, which I put the link down there for you to read the article in its entirety if you were interested. They say that terms such as heartache and gut-wrenching feeling, these are not mere metaphors. They actually describe an experience of both physical and emotional pain. When we feel heartache, for example, we are experiencing a blend of emotional stress and stress-induced sensation in our chest, tightness of muscle, shortness of breath, increase in heartbeat, and weird activities in our stomach. So, this clearly helps us to see the inseparable connection between the emotional and the physical pain. In fact, the emotional pain involves the same brain region as the physical pain does. And this is why we can't deny that the two are inseparably connected. Now, but how is it that emotional experience triggers a physical sensation? Well, the scientists very bluntly say, we don't know. But however, I say we don't necessarily have to wait for scientists to prove everything to us to believe. For example, from the day one, the apple would fall off the tree and fall on the ground. Gravity was there. Whether Newton was around to figure it out and let us know this is the law that causes the apple to fall or not, the apple would still fall. So the truth is true, regardless if the scientists come around to it or not. So there are many things that scientists have not yet proven in scientific ways, but they exist and they're part of our lives and part of the way that we experience life. For example, in one of the seminars that I did for a local university in Vancouver, we all remember that out of that 58-minute seminar, I took a 58-second of it, which would show the role of mind, thoughts, in the way that our body is affected. And through that exercise, we showed the power of mind, which is, of course, has to do with the way we think, which affects the emotion brings about, certain emotions due to our thinking, which that particular seminar was about fear. However, it explains many other aspects of the role that thoughts play in creating our emotions, which then in turn could manifest itself in physical reactions or differences. So I put the link for that little 58-second here. Maybe I put a card here, or if I can edit this and insert it right here. Otherwise, you click on it, see it, and come back to it. So the way they explain it is through a research they did in year 2009 at the University of Arizona and University of Maryland, which explains the activity in the brain region that regulates the emotional reaction is called the anterior cingulate cortex. That helps us to explain how an emotional insult, emotional hardship, triggers a biological cascade. Well, when you're going through a particularly stressful experience, the anterior cingulate cortex responds, and through its response, it stimulates a vagus nerve. A vagus nerve is the 10th cranial nerve that runs from the stem of the brain through the neck, through the chest, and through the stomach. And when the vagus nerve is stimulated, then you feel the chest pain, you feel the shortness of breath, you feel the tightness of the chest, and all these other feelings. And funny enough is that this reaction or role of vagus nerve and the anterior cingulate cortex is not limited to your personal experiences. If you see someone that is in agony or pain, that same emotional experience and same stimulation of the vagus nerve is turned on, and you will feel that same chest pain or physical manifestations of that emotional experience. And they went further and they did a study in the laboratory mice that when a cage mate of a mouse is in agony and pain, the sensitivity of pain in this mouse that is witnessing it goes up, and when it's put in another cage when there's a friendly mouse and is not in pain and is just having a normal life, the sensitivity of pain will relax and the mouse feels better. That's why it's so important for you all, when you're going through a hardship, make sure you be around positive people, happy people, around friends or families, maybe a few hugs here and there, to create that oxytocin that puts you at ease and makes you feel good, and then helps to take away that chest pain or the gut-wrenching feeling that you refer to, and puts you in a more balanced time of your day, and you can go on with your regular things and feel much better that way. So I hope this was something for you to ponder on, and hopefully it would be information to put your mind at ease a little bit, making sure you already check with your doctor and make sure everything is okay, and enjoy this information and put it to work when you think it's suitable. In the meantime, I want you to enjoy a little bit more of this scenery, and I'll do my best to make more videos for you while I'm here. In the meantime, do your best to take good care of yourself and to the others, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.